Hello everyone, welcome to this video where we are going to explore perpendicular bisectors and what exactly are them. Alright, so what exactly is a perpendicular bisector? Okay, the very first thing you need to take note of is it is a line. And what's so special about this line? It is a perpendicular to another line, as well as it is a bisector. So what is a bisector? You might be wondering. So a bisector, it simply means that this is a line that bisects another line. And the meaning of bisect is that it cuts that line at its midpoint, right in the middle. Meaning, another meaning would then be it cuts the line into two equal parts. Alright? And because now we are cutting another line, the perpendicular comes in already. So this is also a line that is perpendicular to that line. So I'm going to make use of the example here. We have the line PQ is an example of a perpendicular bisector of the other line AB, because it cuts the line segment AB at its midpoint such that AM is equals to MB, two equal parts. Okay, so another way to look at it would then be any point on the perpendicular bisector of a line segment is equal distance from the endpoints of the line. And the abbreviation for this would be, this will represent perpendicular, and we just need to spell out the word bisector. Alright, this is the end of the introduction to perpendicular bisector.
Good morning everyone. Okay, today we're going to learn on how to draw a perpendicular bisector. Okay, so let's recap first. What is the meaning of the word bisector? Okay, so bisector means that we are actually cutting into half. Okay, so when we have the word perpendicular bisector of the line YZ, what we want, right, is that we have a line. Okay, I draw a sketch for you first, YZ. Okay, and we're going to cut this line exactly into half. So your ultimate product, right, should look something like that. This line, okay, cuts YZ into half. Okay, and this line, because it's a perpendicular bisector, it is perpendicular to the line YZ. Okay, this is 90 degrees. So when we want to draw the perpendicular bisector, what we want is that, okay, we want to draw this orange line. This orange line that cuts YZ into half, okay, at 90 degrees is called my perpendicular bisector. Okay, so we are using our compass to draw the perpendicular bisector. Okay, why? Because when the question say construct, I need to see compass line. So you have to use a compass. Okay, next thing you need is your ruler. So get these two ready. Okay, let's see how to draw a perpendicular bisector. Okay, so first, let's measure the length YZ. Okay, YZ is about 9.4 cm. So first thing, I want you to pull your compass. Okay, compass is always closed, right? Okay, pull your compass such that it is more than half of the length YZ. Okay, YZ is like that. Half of it is from here to maybe here. Okay, I want to pull your compass right such that this length is more than half of YZ. Okay, so everyone pull first. Okay, so once you have put your compass, okay, don't need to be exact. Okay, the distance for your compass, right, might be different for a friend, but it's okay. Okay, so now what we do is that we hold our compass, this needle, okay, put at this end of the line, point Y here. Okay, and the other hand, okay, your thumb and index finger. Okay, everyone put like this, thumb, index finger. Okay, hold it like this at the top of your compass. Okay, I repeat again, thumb, index finger, like you're grabbing something like that. Okay, so just thumb and index finger, hold it like this at the top of your compass. Okay, and be comfortable on turning the compass around. Okay, look at how I turn. I'm just using one hand. Okay, so you must be comfortable with this. Just use one hand, okay, to manipulate the compass around. Okay, don't be scared of it. Okay, sometimes it might feel weird, your wrist might feel why so tight. Okay, but don't worry. Just try to be comfortable in drawing, okay, and turning like this. Okay, using one hand. I don't want you to use the other hand to turn. This is not correct. Okay, just use one hand. Okay, so once you're comfortable with turning like this, okay, everyone just follow like this first. Get comfortable. Okay, I want you to point the needle at this end, Y. Okay, and draw an arc like this. Okay, just draw an arc. Okay, so once you have drawn an arc, right? Okay, now don't adjust your compass. Leave it as it is. Okay, I'm not adjusting anything. Now, this needle, just now it was at this end, right? Okay, now let's put at the other end. Put it here at point Z. Okay, don't adjust your compass. Same thing. Okay, I'm using my thumb and index finger. Okay, just grab the top of the compass. Okay, and now what I do is that I will turn the other way like this. Okay, turn the other way and draw an arc that cuts through the other arc you have drawn just now. Okay, so I will draw this arc that cuts here. The other arc, okay, turn your compass the other way and draw it downwards such that it cuts the other arc that you have drawn just now. Okay, so I am drawing this arc that cuts through here. Okay, so if you look at it now, right? Okay, your arcs actually intersect at 2 points. One point is here. Okay, the other point is here. There are 2 intersection points. So what you need to do now, okay, look at the 2 intersection points and use a ruler. Okay, join the 2 intersection points together. Okay, draw a straight line downwards. Okay, and this straight line that you have just drawn downwards is actually the perpendicular bisector of YZ. Okay, we can check our answers. How do we check? Okay, like what I said just now, YZ is actually about 9.4 cm. Okay, so if I divide it by 2, right, it will be around 4.7 cm. Okay, so we can check. If I put 0, okay, to this point here, I use my ruler to measure. Okay, it's around 4.7 cm. Okay, I'm just writing down for you, okay, but in your answers, right, please don't write like this. Okay, this is actually 4.7 cm. Okay, and if I put my ruler here, okay, and I measure to the end of the line, point Z, okay, I can see that it's actually about 4.7 cm too. Okay, so we can see that this line, okay, actually cuts YZ into two halves, okay, 4.7 cm each. So this confirms that this is the perpendicular bisector of YZ.
Hello everyone, welcome to this part of the video where we are required to construct a perpendicular bisector. So, the very important thing is that when you use this compass, make sure that it is placed like this, where the tip of the pencil and the tip of the compass here are in this position, and we are ready to go. To draw a perpendicular bisector, I will first place this on one of the points here. In this case is P. And do take note, you can turn. I'm going to draw an arc on top of the line and below the line. Okay? And preferably it will be in the center. Okay? Take note, you do not change the length of the distance here. It can be any distance, but it must be more than half of this line. So continue to draw another arc below. And we are going to move this over to the next point here. Make sure that you are able to draw an intersection of the arc as shown, below and on top. And after which, simply use a ruler and to connect the intersection point. And that will be our perpendicular bisector. Okay, it will cut this line perpendicularly into two. Alright, thank you for watching this part of the video, and have a nice day. Hello everyone, welcome to this video where we are required to construct a perpendicular bisector of the line MN. Now, make sure that when you use this compass, do make sure that if I place the pointed tip onto one of the point, it must be at least half, preferably more than half, like this. Okay? Now with the pointed tip of the compass on one of the point, I'm going to draw an arc on top. It should be somewhere in the middle of the line. Here and here, that means on both sides of the line. You can actually move the paper as shown here. Now, place this pointed tip to the other point. And now draw the other arc. But this time around, you do make sure that there is a intersection point. At any point in this construction, right, we do not change the length of the pointed tip to the pencil. Okay? Last thing to do would then be to connect the intersection point with a ruler or a straight rule. And this line will be our perpendicular bisector, as it cuts this line NN into two, and it is perpendicular to the line MN. Thank you for watching this video, and If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching and have a nice day. Hello everyone, welcome to this part of the video where we are going to explore angle bisector. Angle bisector, very important, is a line. Oops. Which is this line here. That divides an angle into two equal parts. These two are equal. Okay? So equal parts. Equal angle. So the example here will be AZ is actually the angle bisector of the angle BAC. So any point on this angle bisector line is actually equal distance from the sides of the angle, meaning AB and AC. So in this case here, the sides of the angle, in this case will be AB and AC. And the abbreviation, angle, this is the symbol for angle, bisector, we have to spell it out. And that's the end of this introduction. Alright, so if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.
Okay, good morning girls. Today now we're going to learn about how to construct an angle bisector. Okay, so what's the meaning of the word angle bisector? Okay, just now we learned about the word bisector. Okay, bisector means cut into half. Okay, so if I just add the word in front, angle bisector, okay, it means that I am cutting an angle into half. Okay, so now I have this angle ABC. Okay, I want to draw a sketch first. I always advise you, okay, before you start on any diagram, okay, always visualize what is the final outcome you want. Okay, so I have this angle A, B, C. Okay, this is my angle over here. This is angle ABC. ABC. Okay, I want to construct a angle bisector of ABC. Meaning that, okay, I want to have a line, okay, that cuts ABC into half. Okay, so, okay, my final outcome should be something like that. This line, okay, will cut angle ABC into half. So, if I have an angle A, okay, small letter A, and angle B, okay, angle A will be equals to angle B. Okay, and this orange line that I am going to draw, okay, this orange line here is called my angle bisector. Okay, get it? So angle bisector basically just means a line that is going to cut this angle ABC into half. Okay, so how do we draw this angle bisector then? Okay, same thing. Take your compass. Okay, and close your compass first, everyone. Okay, close the compass. I will put my needle at point B. Okay, because this is the angle that I'm going to cut into half. So put your needle at point B first. Okay, then okay, pull your compass, okay, such that this distance, right, okay, is more than half of AB. Okay, so I draw an arc here that cuts AB. Okay, I draw another arc here that cuts BC. Okay, so same thing like just now, I'm just holding my compass by the handle. Index finger, okay, and thumb. Okay, draw an arc that cuts both AB and BC. Okay, I will see two arc lines here. Okay, next, take your needle, put this needle right at this point where the arc intersects AB. You see? Okay, this point here. Okay, and you draw an arc somewhere in the middle of ABC, angle ABC. Okay, and same thing, put this needle here. Okay, and you draw an arc so that it will cut the arc that you draw just now. Okay, so once you've drawn like this, right, you'll notice that, hey, I have an intersection point here. Okay, and what do I do with this intersection point? Okay, to draw the angle bisector, right, I just need to draw this intersection point. Okay, connect it with point B here. Okay, connect it with point B, and I will just draw a line cutting through the 2 points. Okay, this will be my angle bisector. Okay, so now let's check our answers. Okay, is this really the angle bisector of angle ABC? Okay, so how do we check answers? First, we can measure the angle ABC first. Okay, I put the point here. Okay, let's measure ABC. Okay, ABC is about, let's see, ABC is 40. Okay, I start reading from here, 0 all the way up. So it's about 45 degrees. Okay, so angle ABC equals to 45 degrees. Okay, and we know that this line, if it is the angle bisector, right, it should cut angle ABC into 2 equal halves. So we're going to measure this angle here first. Okay, let's name this angle X. Okay, and maybe let's name the other angle Y. Okay, let's measure angle X first. Okay, angle X. Okay, now since this is the angle that we're measuring, right, we put our protractor here. Okay, and we see that angle X, okay, start from 0 here all the way up, is actually about 21, 22. Okay, 22.5. Okay, so angle X is 22.5 degrees. Okay, and angle Y, let's measure angle Y also. We'll put our protractor on the straight line here. Okay, and I measure angle Y, which is here. So angle Y is 22.5 degrees also. Okay, so if you read carefully, you notice the angle Y is 22.5. Okay, and this shows that your angle bisector is drawn correctly because this line actually cuts this angle into 2 equal halves. X, okay, angle X and angle Y, both are 22.5 each. Okay, so this shows that your angle bisector is correct. Okay, that's the end of it. Thank you.
Hello everyone, welcome to this part of the video where we are going to first measure angle PQR using a protractor. So I'm going to place it down there, and from here, if I zoom in, you will then see 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45 degrees. Okay, so I will then be able to get the answer for part A. I'm going to zoom out now. So angle PQR is equals to 45 degrees. Then construct the angle bisector of angle PQR. Now, using a compass, put the pointed tip at the angle. In this case, Q. Make sure this one you don't have to measure, but just make sure that it can cut the line PQ and PR. So this is what I'm going to do. Make sure that you draw two arcs. Each arc will cut the lines like this. Now, without changing, we can now move this to the intersection point here. You can move, draw an arc here. Now move this pointed tip to the other intersection of the arc and the line. And to draw the other arc here that will intersect the previous arc. Last thing to do is actually to connect this intersection with the point here and to just draw a line. Okay, this line will be the line that we call the angle bisector of PQR. We have come to the end of this part of the video. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching and have a nice day. Hello everyone, welcome to this part of the video where we are required to construct the angle bisector of X, Y, and Z. Place the compass, the pointed tip, at the angle. Make sure that this distance here from the pointed tip to the pencil are able to cut the two lines making the angle. And that's what we are going to do now. I made a cut here. And I make a cut here. Now we move the pointer tip to one of the points. And at this point, you can actually shift this distance of the pencil, but usually we don't. Move this pointer tip to the other point. Last part would then be to connect this line here will be the angle bisector of angle X, Y, and Z. Alright? Thank you for watching this part of the video. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching and have a nice day. Hello everyone, welcome to this part of the video where we are required to construct the angle bisector of this angle ABC. Where angle ABC is given as 68 degrees. So since they did not give us a drawing here, that's where we are going to draw. I will have to draw the first line, AB. And angle ABC is 68 degrees, meaning that I'm going to have 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 60, 68 will be here. So point C, this will be 68 degrees. And we can now start to draw this angle bisector, yeah? Place the pointed tip at the angle. Make sure that the distance from the pencil and the pointed tip is able to cut the two lines that make the angle. Do cut the two lines. Move this pointed tip to the intersection point. Draw an arc. It should be somewhere in the middle. Now move to the other intersection point. And when you draw the arc, you should be able to get this intersection, because that's where we are going to use the ruler. And this particular line will be the line that we call angle bisector. And because we are bisecting the angle ABC, this is called the angle bisector of angle ABC. Thank you for watching this video, and if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.
Okay, question 2. Construct triangle PQR in which PQ is 6 cm, angle P is 90 degree, and the length PR is 4 cm. Okay, any construction question, you have to be very careful. As long as length is given, you cannot just use your ruler to measure. You have to use your compass as well. So before we start, I would like you to look at the diagram first. You draw a line. You label this point as the point. Okay, I already draw a line here, so this is the point P. Alright, because you want to draw the line Q, PQ is 6 cm, so anything that is length given, you make sure you use your ruler instead of just doing this. Okay, that's not what I want to see. Okay, so some of you may say, oh, can I just measure PQ 6 cm? Okay, that's not what I want. I need you to make sure you use a compass. Measure 6 cm. Okay, you must be good with manipulating with your how you handle this. Okay, so let's look at what I do. So you must know how to use your compass. This is 6 cm. Can see that? 6 cm. No, this is not even 6. Less than 6. So supposed to be accurate. Adjust. Again and again. That's 6 cm. Can see that? Okay, you have to make sure it's really 6 cm. So after that, you draw the arc. Okay, I need to see the construction arc. Okay, not joking. I need to see the construction arc. So this is Q, 6 cm. And angle P is 70 degree as given in the question. So I'll go to measure angle P, 70 degree. Okay, double check. Alright, angle C is, angle P is 70 degree. Label. And remember, PR is, what is the length of PR? PR is 4 centimeters. So, please do not just do this. I need you to make sure you use your compass. 4 centimeters. So that's where I need to draw from here to 4 centimeters. Okay, you see, I have a way. This is my way of managing it because I sort of okay with it. You have to find a weight 4 centimeters. Okay, so you can see, I will measure from here to here. So this is 4 centimeters. You need to make sure you can play around with this quite clearly. Okay, 4 centimeters. So with this,
At point P, I draw. Remember how to hold? Okay, 4 centimeter. Let's double check. Alright, can you see that? That's really 4 centimeter. Okay, so you join. So this is R. So we have construct the triangle P, Q, and R. P, Q, R. So this is 4 centimeter. That's part A. Alright. Okay, part B. You have two parts. Part A is the whole thing, unless you want to label this as A, so I will just presume that it's understood. This is part A. If you want, you can just label, but usually if this is the entire one, just no necessity, right? But it's better label this part A. Then B, construct the the bisector of this angle Q, which means they want you to do a angle bisector at the angle Q. So next we go to angle Q. Compass is here. Okay, remember how to draw an angle bisector? Let's enlarge. So what you need to do is, if you remember how do you draw an angle bisector? Make an arc on both. Yes, hold it here on both the line there's on RQ and PQ. Make an arc on both the sides. Okay, where it cuts the sides over here, you make another arc. Over here, come over here, correct? You make another arc. Okay, so sometimes if you didn't manage to draw, because you draw two over here, you must make sure it's somewhere in the center. Then the two arcs will definitely coincide. If you draw over here, they will never cut. Alright, so you must make sure you want an angle bisector is over here, so you should know that you should position and draw the arc so slightly in the center. Alright, after that, you join from Q to where they intersect. So this is B part 1. As I mentioned before, if you want, you can double check your answer for accuracy to make sure that you are correct. So this is the angle 40 degree. You have drawn 20 over here, 20 over here. Correct? Fairly accurate, right? So this is how you double check. Because if your diagram is not accurate, we will not give you the mark. So you must check and see that you are accurate. Okay? Next. B part 2. Construct the perpendicular bisector of PQ. We need to cut the line PQ into half. Perpendicular bisector. This is easy, right? So we go to the line PQ. So what must we do? Place the compass at the point P. Make sure it's more than half the length of PQ. Okay, I think I will draw a bit bigger so that it can go outside the triangle. It won't interfere. If I draw it too inside, there's a lot of construction line inside, so it may be a bit messy. So I'll make sure it's bigger so I can draw outside. Alright, draw. Okay, draw. Okay, draw. Draw. Okay, then after that, go over here to the other side. Dun, okay, and then here. Alright. Then we will connect them. So this is the line B part 2. Okay, again, this is 6 cm, remember? If you want to check whether you are accurate, you can just make sure that it's 3 cm on both sides. You can see now, both is 3 cm. Okay, it's accurate, quite accurate. So next step. So that's the end of part B. Label your answer. Okay, next. Last question C. You are asked to label, also to mark clearly the letter T. Take note, you must clearly mark, okay, the intersection of the two bisector in part B. Okay, and measure and write down the size of angle TPQ. So what I need to do is go to the diagram. Yes, where is it that the two bisector cuts? It cuts here. I don't want to see just the letter T inside here. I already mentioned before. you need to mark, and you mark with a cross. Okay, some people like to mark with a dot, but I still prefer it to be a cross. Okay, so you mark with a cross. This is the point T. Is that clear? Even if the letter here is X, okay, you beside marking here, you remember you write an X. Okay, you always have to write the alphabet. This is the marking, then label. Alright? So after getting this, measure and write down the size of TPQ. So I will join T with P. Alright, and maybe let's measure together. T, P, Q. Alright, so what is the answer? It's actually about 20 degree. Can you see that? Okay, so the answer for angle, that's part C. Of course, if you want, you can label this as part C as well. This is also part C. Then the last part of part C, please remember not to forget to write somewhere on the paper that you're answering. Okay, I'm going to write a bit on top. So part C, the answer for angle TPQ is over here. That's 20 degree. Okay, it should be okay if you have slight different. Let's say you get 19.5 or 19 degree. Okay, or 20.5 degree, but not more than 2 degree. Okay, in fact, sometimes the accuracy will only allow 1 degree. Alright, so it's still good to be as accurate as possible.
Hello everyone, welcome to this video where we are given a quadrilateral ABCD. And on this diagram itself, there are many things that we are going to construct. The first will be perpendicular bisector of BC. So I'm going to focus on the line BC. Taking out a compass. To draw a perpendicular bisector, we need to make sure that this distance here is more than half of this line. Okay. Now place the pointer tip at one of the point. And I'm going to draw an arc on either side of this line. It should be somewhere in the middle, okay? Move this pointer tip to the other point, making sure I don't change the distance here. At any point of time, you can actually turn the paper, okay? And you realize that it should cut the arc. There are two intersections, and from here I could then join the intersection points with a ruler and do label part A. This will be the perpendicular distance bisector of the line BC. So part A done. Part B, construct the angle bisector of angle BCD. BCD, it is this angle. So at the angle, we are going to place the pointed tip here, and do make sure that the distance from the pointed tip to the pencil, we are able to cut the lines that make the angle. So in this case, it's CD and CB. Okay, I'm going to cut. I'm going to just adjust. I'm going to cut 1 point here and 1 point here. Now place the pointed tip to the intersection. Draw an arc here. Now move the pointed tip to the other intersection. Now you notice they don't intersect. So what should we do? We move this back up here. And we make it longer such that it can cut. Because then, from the intersection to the angle here is where I'm going to draw the angle bisector, and this line will be part B. Done. Part C, there's a point E that is inside this ABCD, but it is nearer to C than B. Okay? And also nearer to BC than CD. So now I know this E must be this side here. It cannot be here. So definitely it's somewhere here. And yet, at the same time, it is nearer to the line BC. That means it cannot be, it must be below or on top. Below, yes, because below is nearer to BC ma. On top is nearer to CD ma. So the only place would be this region here. Where E can be any point in this particular region here, so that it is nearer to C than B because of this dividing line, and it is nearer to the line BC compared to CD. And this will be my part C. With that, we have come to the end of this video. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.